Hi movers! Welcome to Player X TV kung saan gumagawa ko ng game reviews, rankings based on category, platform, and sales. Tinatakal ko rin ang movies and TV series reviews, rankings, and recommendations. At ang video natin ngayon ay under sa great sitcom like Friends. But before that, hindi ko na sinali ang How I Met Your Mother dito knowing na ang laki na ng fanbase dito ng series na iyon. I wanted to put the spotlight on some of the hidden gems ng mga series na ito. Yung mga hindi pa alam ng nakakarami, I wanted to show them all to you. And hindi ko rin binased ang rankings ko na to kung ano ang pinamaganda dahil for me, they are all great and they all made me laugh, cry, and laugh again. Number 1, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Masasabi kong great comedy show ang isang TV series kapag kaya nito magpatawa without putting any insult to anyone or whoever or whatever they might be. And that's what Brooklyn Nine-Nine does spectacularly. While tackling real social life issues such as feminism, sexuality, sexism, women empowerment, dad issues, abandonment issues, fatherhood, adoption, at napakarami pang iba, while giving us a 10 out of 10 quality comedy. And it is a comedy with a great sense. Sometimes may mga episode pa na medyo serious yung tone, pero matatawa ka pa din. They are just that good. And you will love each and every one of the characters dito dahil may iba-iba silang personality that you will love them for. For example, Detective Terry Jeffords, isang loving father who loves talking about his kids but afraid of them growing up dahil baka magkaroon na sila ng sariling buhay nila and he might be left out. Or Jake Peralta, isang immature but brilliant detective kung saan siya ay may father issues dahil inabandon na siya ng kanyang ama nung bata pa siya. Or even Detective Boyle, one of the most loyal friend you could ever see with the most sexually funny vocabulary.
What are you talking about, buddy?
STDs. Save the dates.
At yan lang mga mamahalin yung characters simply because they are lovable. And each of them has their own character development. And kapag nanood ka mula umpisa at nakita mo lahat ng pinagdaanan nila, you'll feel as though you've been through that development. At yan ang ginagawa ng show na ito. It gives us different experience on what it's like to be a cop who is a father, a gay black man, a bisexual woman, or a woman, or even an old man. It gives us different perspective on their daily lives. And that's why I love this show to my core. And it's on Netflix right now and it's easy to be accessed kung gusto nyo talaga siyang panoorin. Number 2, Superstore. Out of all the shows na nilagay ko sa list na ito, this one is probably the most unique of them all for 2 reasons. Number 1 is ang setting ng show na ito ay sa loob ng isang supermarket when all the other shows kundi sa isang apartment, sa isang city. Which makes it really hilarious and refreshing. We get to see the point of view of the staff and the store clerks. And nakikita rin natin mga absurd na mga nangyayari na ginagawa ng customers and staff alike. There is even some cutaways per episodes na pinapakita lang yung mga gross extreme things na pinagagawa ng staff and or customers like this which got me cracking up always. The second reason is because of this scene.
Okay, that doesn't even make sense. There's no way I could have said 1,000,000 words. That would have taken years.
Tarantado ka talaga!
Narinig ko yun, gago!
The gay Asian character named Mateo is a Filipino-American actor whose real name is Nico Santos. And we stand this character dahil ginamit ang kanyang Filipino nationality and ang ating national language, which got me really proud dahil you don't really see this often. Meron din segment sa episodes ng series na ito, which is most of the time sa umpisa nangyayari, and they are called break room clips. And I'm losing air to these clips sa kakatawa. Like this one.
The customer can type in what they're looking for. This will tell them where in the store to find it. They can scan it themselves, swipe their credit card, and leave the store.
So basically, these scanners are going to make us obsolete.
This is it. The robots are coming for our jobs.
Are the scanners going to be listening to everything we say like our phones do?
Our phones do that?
Absolutely. Last week I was talking a lot about penis enlargement. Now it's like every ad I see.
Listen, technology's been taking jobs for years. Think about what happened with bank tellers and ATM machines.
It's just ATMs.
Exactly, it's only ATM machines now.
No, you don't need the machines.
Well, nobody needs the machines, but it makes our lives easier.
Oh, this is just the beginning. What kind of job will be left for me 30 years from now?
Powerlifter? Zumba instructor?
Okay,
But don't get me wrong, this is not some nonsense meaningless comedy. It actually tackles real-life social issues on a deeper level. For example, what it's like being an undocumented Filipino immigrant, or even the lack of maternity leave sa mga babaeng workers there, or the lack of US healthcare system na mga privileged people lang ang meron. All of this, they brought it all to justice, and they did it without batting an eye, while giving us entertainment. Sadly, this is not on Netflix, but I know you guys, you can find a way to watch this one. Number 3, The Good Place. This show is about the afterlife. What happens next when we die? Saan tayo mapupunta? What they did with this concept is exceptional. And here it is. When we die, there's a good place and there's a bad place.
Holy mother-forking shirtball.
From the name itself, if you're a good person, and lahat ng good actions mo computed sa bad actions mo, and the points na lalabas is actually positive points, then you'll go to the good place. But if it's negative, then you'll go to the bad place.
That's bullshit.
The story follows Eleanor. She's a bad person, but napunta siya sa good place. And gagawin niya lahat to keep it a secret, to do whatever it takes para magstay siya sa good place. Kapag sinimulan mo ang show na to, the deeper you go into the story, the better it gets. Lalo na sa mga jaw-dropping twist na hindi naubos hanggang sa huli. Gumamit ng philosophy ang series na ito, and they made it really funny even though, yeah, sometimes philosophy may be boring, but they managed to make it funny. Personally, what I love about this show is yung character development niya. It's so amazing that it had an effect on the viewer na parang mas gugustuhin mo na rin mas maging better person pa than you already are. For your sake and for the sake of everyone around you. This is a comedy show but it's way more than that. Yung drama and romance part of this show is really too heavy para maging comedy show lang siya. You may start this show para sa comedy but you'll stay for a lot more. This is on Netflix right now so pwede yung panoorin agad if you want. Number 4. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This show is different from all of this list dahil ang mga bida dito, they are straight up scumbag. Yes, masasama ang ugali nila and it's always about what they want. To get it, they'll do anything, good or bad, basta magawa or makuha nila. They even beat up kids this one time. And for me, napaka-genius ng approach na ito, and rare if I might add. Yung ibang series na nilista ko dito, well, lahat ng series na nilista ko dito except dito, the main characters are the good guys. But in this one, the main characters are somehow the bad guys. And sobrang nakakatawa to the point that I'm losing air. It's like sila yung racist, sexist, at iba pa to point what it's like sa paningin nila. And to be honest, hindi siya nakakainis but really brilliant. Even though douchebag ang mga characters dito, you will like them. You will laugh at them sa kasamaan or sa katangahan or kabobohan na ginagawa nila. That's their effect.
I'm jumping in the pool! Yeah, I'm jumping in the pool!
Plus, I'm gonna piss in it.
I'm jumping in the pool!
If these acts of comedy are done in real life, it wouldn't be funny, it would be mean and offensive. But dahil alam natin na it's all just a show, we can laugh at it because it's really hilarious. But take note, this is a show that gets good over time. It has to grow on you first. The first season is probably the most mediocre one, but season 3 onwards will be the best. The good thing is pwede mong panoorin kahit anong season or episode muna dahil hindi siya episodic. You can watch any episode you want and the laughter will be the same. Sadly, wala siya sa Netflix Philippines, but it's on Netflix UK kung may VPN kayo. But if not, I know you can find a way to stream this. Number 5, The Big Bang Theory. Remember when I said, masasabi kong great comedy show ang isang TV series kapag kaya nito magpatawa without putting any insult to anyone or whoever or whatever they might be. Well, this is an exception together with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia dahil ang main bida dito na si Sheldon Cooper ay isang genius, obnoxious, arrogant person kung saan alam niya na siya ang smartest person in the room.
Oh yeah, you can't sit there. Why not?
That's where Sheldon sits.
Even his friends, which are Kuthopali, Howard, Leonard, and Penny, is having a hard time with him. But he is actually a great character. Dahil sa character development niya, he is trying to be a better person, even if that means conveying to the society's norms na ayaw niya in the first place, just to be with his friends. He really is that great and funny. Well, nakakatawa naman talaga yung whole cast, but Sheldon is just exceptional. Now let's talk about the plot. It's about the genius minds of Sheldon Cooper, Leonard Hofstadter, and iba pa niyang friends. Since they are geeks or nerds, hindi sila ganun kagaling socially. And doon iikot yung ibang comedy ng story. And like how Sheldon and the gang evolves into a better person socially. Yung mga jokes in this series would be funny insults. For example, Sheldon knows he is the smartest person in the room. And so yung mga insults niya will go around that. Or even yung pagkamamas boy ni Howard will be ridiculed by all of the cast. And it's really funny. There are even some insults na makaka-relate ka and you won't be offended. Matatawa ka talaga. That's how great they are. The good news is, nasa Netflix ang buong 12 seasons nito. Number 6, New Girl. I guess konti lang may alam sa series na to because I haven't really seen anyone post about it in any friends or any groups that I'm in. So, let's talk about New Girl. It's about 3 guys na naghahanap ng 4th roommate sa loft nila. And this new girl will be the 4th tenant, Jessica Day. Nakagagaling lang sa breakup and decided to rent in their apartment, and so their story begins, kung saan iikot ang everyday life nilang magkakaibigan sa mga na magiging relationships nila, mga magiging experiences nila before at iba pa. The reason that this series is good is because of its characters na napaka-dynamic and likable. Each character is unique, and you will follow each of their story to the point na you will even stand some friendship duo or even relationship, or i-hate mo pa nga yung iba pang relasyon. This is a show that is 100% na binuhat ng cast nito. And not the story or anything, but the characters. Not that I'm saying that the plot or the storyline is bad, because it's actually good or normal lang siya, and nothing special about it. Except of course, it's exceptional characters na you will like for different reasons. For example, Winston and his weirdness.
Nothing. Ferguson, you nasty.
Or Nick sa kanyang always angry attitude at di alam saan papunta ang buhay niya.
I will push if I want to push! Come on! I hate dogs!
Or Schmidt sa pagka-OCD niya at sa pagka-obsess niya sa pag-straighten up sa buhay ng kanyang best friend na si Nick. Or even Jess sa pagka-adorable and bubbly niya. Or minsan to the point na nakakainis na. These traits are just one of the main characteristics of their characters, but marami pang reasons for you to love or hate their characters. Which is either way, it'll make you want to watch more. Hindi dahil hook na hook ka sa story, but dahil gusto mo pang makita at matawa sa mga gagawin ng mga characters nito. To watch it, you have to have a VPN on Netflix US or, again, find another streaming service. And that's it, movers. Thank you for watching. Kung may mga series pa kayong isasuggest, please comment down below. If you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.